Ever feel like you know the words, but when someone tells a story in English, you get lost halfway through? You catch the beginning, miss the middle, and by the end, you're just smiling politely. You're not alone. Understanding stories in English takes more than vocabulary. It takes rhythm, context, and practice. That's why listening to clear, simple stories is one of the best ways to train your ear and brain. It helps you follow along, remember phrases, and tell your own stories later. So, if you're ready to understand real English, not textbook sentences, subscribe now. We've got another true story to help you level up. Let's begin. He had just moved to New York. Not permanently, just for 3 months, to take a short creative writing course and explore the city. He rented a small room near the park and told himself he'd go jogging every morning, like a real New Yorker. The first few mornings were hard. The city was noisy. His legs hurt. But he kept going. Around 7:30 one morning, he was jogging the east side path of Central Park near the big lake. There weren't many people around yet. Just a few runners, dog walkers, and early commuters. Then he saw someone coming toward him, tall, in a black hoodie, with headphones and sunglasses. Nothing unusual in New York. But as they passed each other, something about the person's face stuck in his mind. He slowed down, then stopped. Wait, that face. The cheekbones. The way he moved. He turned around, just in time to catch another glimpse as the man continued jogging. It couldn't be, could it? He pulled out his phone, looked up recent photos. Yes, same nose, same eyes. He had just passed Eminem, jogging, alone. For a few seconds, he just stood there, stunned. He wasn't a huge fan, but still, this was someone he'd seen on album covers, music videos, interviews. Now he had just jogged right past him, breathing the same air, on a quiet path in Central Park. Later, he told his roommate, then his family, then his friends back home. Some didn't believe him. Some said, cool. Others asked, did you take a photo? No, he didn't. He respected the moment. No screaming, no selfies. But what surprised him the most was that he could tell the whole story in English. Not perfect English, but enough. I was jogging, he said. I saw someone. It looked like him. Then I checked. It was Eminem. That was the first time he ever told a real story about something real in English. And it felt amazing. What can you learn from this? First, storytelling helps you remember vocabulary and grammar. Instead of memorizing past simple, you learn it by saying things like, I saw, he passed me, I checked. Second, it teaches you useful structures. Like starting a story, I had just moved, or adding details, around 7:30. Third, it builds confidence. Telling even a small story makes you feel more fluent. Here's your task. Think of a time you saw someone famous, or someone you weren't expecting to see. Maybe it was a celebrity, or just someone from your past. Write down 5 sentences in English about it. Use the past tense. Then say them out loud. Even if it wasn't Eminem, it's your story. And your stories matter. If you liked this, subscribe. We're here every single day with a new story to help you learn English naturally and confidently. See you in the next one.